Live. We're live. We're live.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Show off your new haircut, Leon.
Oh, yeah. Look. Oh,
Hey, look at
that. Matt Robertson, some guy at work said I need to cut my sideburns.
Cut your sideburns.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at you, bro.
Look at that new style, bro.
That's sexy, Leon.
Cut the mustache.
Shave the stash, too.
Shave the stash. No, I can't. I'd look like I'm 42.
Evening, Wayne G. Eric, I hope you use the Frable lots. Thanks, Wayne.
It broke today already. Fucking thing.
We didn't need it today. Not yet. We didn't need it. Fish were so small. Hopefully next
They'll pick up, I'm sure.
Smoky night in the peg. Murray Hoy. Alan Ali, what's going on, brother? Alan Ali was in Paris, France recently. I wonder if
Did he fish, though? The question is, did he fish?
I know. I think knowing Alan, he probably did. Probably.
From the Eiffel Tower, man.
You know, people wonder why I break shit because I just can't.
Mike's about to smash his laptop here. As you can tell, we are at the Anlin event tent. We've got a good show for everybody here. We're going to talk about some stuff, of course, like we always do. It is, what day is it today? Tuesday? After a long weekend?
Tuesday, bro. September 5th.
September 5th.
All right. We're going to get into it in a second. Hey, you guys made it. We did. We're here. We're in Saskatchewan. We're still here. We keep spouting bombers, go. But we might not make it out alive if we keep doing that. Reese Meyer.
Oh.
We're in the
You
West
missed
Country.
Nash's first day of kindergarten?
Yeah, I actually
Let's
am.
not remind him, sorry.
Back to school. Those back to school photos are pretty cool, actually. That's good shit, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice pictures.
Mine
eh?
look like I just got out of fucking jail. Can't believe that, you guys. Give me that one. I'm in jail.
Hey, Bruce.
You're that,
Don't
kid,
blame us.
you're that kid in grade 10 that we get to buy booze from.
Holy Christ, I'm going to break this thing.
So thanks for joining us. We're going to get the intro here really quick. We got a good show. We're going to talk FFS. We're talking about FFS again.
And not the FFS, I like to say.
For fuck's sake, we're talking about forward-facing sonar again.
Just
But
got
it's
us
been all the
canceled,
rage
bro.
all over online in the States and everything. So we're going to talk that. We're going to talk about breaking down water fast, which is what I'm doing out here. I've never fished Last Mountain in my life. So we're going to try and break down this water fast. The tournament starts on Friday. It's a Friday, Saturday tournament. So we'll chat a little about that. If anyone has any questions or tips about breaking down water quickly, I can use them.
You and I were talking about it this morning on the way out here. It was Jamie Bruce actually put a video out on using side imaging to break down water.
That is very helpful, man. Started to go
Imaging, man.
Jamie Santos.
What the? Clem, man. What
You know, this laptop's going to make me start drinking.
Holy smokes.
Let me
man.
put the intro while Mike breaks his laptop. We'll do the intro and get on with the show. Here we go.
And now, join us for another power hour of all things fishing and more in Central Canada and beyond. This is the Casting Deck Podcast. With Mike Short Fuse Datoli, Jeremy the Dragon Boy Santos, and your host, Eric on the Red Labopa.
Yo, there you go. Let's go. It's
The Tolly's not back, eh?
September.
Full rage mode or what?
The laptop's still here, but Mike's not. So like, he went to go get beer at the bar there. So
Calm his nerves down, eh?
I caught his nerves over here. Rodney
He's like,
Barber,
he's
what's going on, brother? Darren Zipper, evening. If you're just joining us, we are live from the Anlin. Anlin is one of the main sponsors, the Anlin event tent at the Last Mountain Fall Walleye Classic.
Nice.
One of the biggest, I think it's the biggest walleye tournament in Canada. 163 boats.
163.
It's warm.
Me and Justin, our team 163.
We're going to bring train.
What,
The last team to go out.
what's the first place prize, bro?
First place here
Yeah.
is someone's going to take home like 40, 50 G's.
Let's
Wow.
introduce Kramer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on live right now, bro. You're ready.
You gotta move. You gotta move that thing in the middle. It's great. It's great in front of his face.
This is Doug Kramer, by the way. He runs the event, Kramer Events Management. He does a lot of farm ag expo stuff, but he runs a hell of a good tournament. And like I said, I think it is the
It's probably the biggest.
they got the biggest trophies, that's for sure. Look how big these
Those are
trophies
Yeah,
massive.
look at those. They're amazing.
Or
What's that, brother?
Said those trophies are massive, man. Are you
Hello
which
from
one is
Arizona.
which one's yours, bro?
Andrew's in Arizona. I wish we were in
Wow.
Arizona because it is only +3 here in Saskatchewan. It's cold, bro. Like
Last
cold,
3,
bro.
eh?
Oh well, people are in like freezer jackets and stuff. It's cold, man.
That's why our Bombers lost on the weekend.
Anyway, here's
Oh,
Doug.
I'm already
it's right through it.
my wife. Send me a message. Don't you dare break it.
Val said, "Don't break the laptop." He's serious. He's about to whip it. Like, I go, wait, Dad, we're on the air. We're live. We got Starlink. Thank you to Tech Video Security. Starlink working beautifully out here in the middle of nowhere, buttfuck Saskatchewan.
But
We are not going to make it out of here alive. I'm telling you, when we keep talking.
Damn,
Hey,
bro.
the Bombers
We ain't coming
gave us
back.
2 points, so it's all good.
Yeah, you
That's
are
where my
lucky.
jersey-
Thanks also to our open water season 6 sponsors, of course. Pyatt's West Campground, making memories one campground at a time. Team Fui Automotive, go see Dylan Fui for all your automotive needs. Tech Video Security, like we mentioned, Starlink up in here, Big Smoke Barbecue, whole pile of Big Smoke Barbecue prizes coming out your way because we are behind by 6 months on that. Beyond Brick, Don't Be a Dick. We got a couple of good Don't Be a Dicks today. And we also got, who was our sponsor there? Valley Outdoors. Thank
Valley
you.
Outdoors,
We got
man.
some tour reports on Valley Outdoors. Get your jerseys done there. I got a jersey. I got a jersey for Dan Davies, actually, I brought. I remember to bring it. Yeah, I got it.
These are them.
We need
That's them right there.
we need an Asian company to do laptops.
And this jersey Doug's wearing actually is Valley Outdoors created
Yeah.
there. It's like it's beauty. It's nice.
Mike, if we get an Asian company to do it, I'd probably have to wear like a 6XL.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Rob Baser, it's +38. It's stupid. Going to catch fish in the Gulf response. Yeah, boy, nice.
yeah, move that white thing, whatever.
There's a white mug or whatever it is in the middle.
Hey, we took because we're trying to block the cornhole. People
Cornhole's practicing here.
What?
So this
What are you
is-
blocking?
It seems to be a thing in Saskatchewan where they like to play with
Yeah.
cornholes.
Cornholes, eh?
Move the paper from Doug's face.
Did Doug stand up? Let's see that jersey.
So last mountain, I was gonna say, Doug, is it the largest walleye tournament in Canada?
I wouldn't say that, but it could be.
Well, how many teams you have this
We got
year?
165 this year.
64. We're not the last team though.
You're not the last one, LeBopes.
So 165. So let's say what's Vanity Cup usually get?
around the same.
Around the same.
Around the same. Yeah, it's around the
So
same.
it's pretty close to one of the biggest ones then.
I know in Ontario they don't have like the Sudbury Trail.
Yeah.
That's big out there, but they get 130 teams regularly. They don't get the 160 or so. So I mean, this is Northern Alberta. Joe Tilley can attest it. They get 120 teams. So
Manitoba's getting nothing now because they killed all the tournaments there because they turned it into SeaWorld.
we still
See,
the
we're all-
Walleye Championship. Don't forget October 14, 15 this year, Mike. We still got the Selkirk Walleye Championship, Michael.
Yeah. What? Okay. So in
I
the
drove
format-
6 hours here, 7 hours with Debbie Downer over here. I told him, Mike, go to sleep. Just go to sleep, bro. He would not go to sleep. He kept waking up, man. Go to sleep, Mike. Debbie
Because
Downer.
everybody kept phoning me.
Rile him up, get him going already, man.
Shut up.
And
man.
so, can I ask?
Slap you. Where's your niece?
So what is
She,
first place?
hey, she's in Dubai playing hockey, man.
If you're in the tournament within the tournament, you're looking at 30,000. Big fish every day is $8,250.
8,000 for big fish.
And with the Sask Walleye Trail, if you're in the lead for points, there's a potential of getting a boat donated by Glenn for about 26,000. So if you hit it right, you're in that $70,000, $80,000 range.
Wow.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go. Do I have a shot? Though? Realistically, do we just have a shot?
Big fish every day, $8,500.
Santos, you should have seen we were catching Leon fish.
Leon.
We lost more money in tackle than fish that we caught.
Jeez.
Come on.
Cheap, man. And we lost 3 reef runners today. Good thing I brought
Reef runners.
I got refunds for you, Doug, actually, by the way. I brought 60 refunds.
You better. At least you got that many. You're good then.
Yeah, we're good. We're
You're
How
good.
many of your sponsors have been with you right from the beginning?
I think about 90% of the sponsors have been with us right from the start. We're always getting new ones, new people, new companies from all east. And this year we got a new sponsor, Merck, donated a 20 horsepower kicker. So day one, if you're in the top 20, and or day two, if you're in the top 20, you get a ballot for that motor. And Saturday night you come in. Doesn't matter whether you're in first or 30th place, you get a shot at winning that Merck kicker. That's worth $6,000 US.
nice.
You got Lund Cool Under Pressure A12 on a trailer. USD is worth another $5,900. So
You guys can see that this tent is gigantic here. It's huge. It's going to be full of people. It's the Tuesday, so
I'll log in on my phone because my computer.
Wednesday has pro-am events. Thursday is rules meeting. This thing just gets packed. Like this is a giant ass tent. This evening, cornholing. We're going to be cornholing later.
Cornholing, bro.
We're gonna be playing the game cornhole.
When
We're
in Saskatchewan,
cornholing.
we do as they
We
do.
do what they do. Yes, that's right.
And in
So
Saskatchewan.
besides the guys on the Saskatchewan Walleye Trail, how many, like, what other provinces besides Manitoba? I guess we have some Alberta there.
We have traveling teams. We have a lot of traveling teams.
yeah, we've got likely 25% from Alberta.
Okay.
We got North Dakota's, Montana teams, and a handful of Manitoba teams as well.
What is the award, Doug, for top Asian team? There's got to be an award for that. There's got to be. Oh, top Asian team. I swear to God, we're probably going to get that. I would not.
So
mind.
and some big sticks in that event too, right? Besides Eric and his brother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
So
Anyway, yeah, no, good stuff, man. This is how long is this tournament going on? Like
This is it's been going on since '88, so we're looking at 36 years.
wow. That's one of the longest running tournaments in Canada. Too, so 36 years continuously, right? So COVID and stuff. Oh, here's Mike. Let's see, Mike.
Oh.
Mike on the road.
Okay, I'll show the tent.
All right.
So for us, this area that you're fishing, like how big is this lake that we're fishing here?
The lake is 60 or 70 miles long. We're only fishing roughly 18, 19 miles.
There we go.
Okay.
There's boundaries actually. It's huge actually. It's pretty big. So me and Mike kept going from point to point. We did one fish for 3 hours today, and we didn't know we went that far. Like you know how it is. Like you just go like, oh, we'll go to that next point, and that, then we throw this stretch. Okay, it's time to get back. We're gonna set up for the podcast. Fuck, how long did it take us to get back? Like it was like 20 minutes to get back. Like how far did we go? We were in Regina, I think, or but there's big fish.
Okay.
Apparently there's big fish.
If you want to add it.
I don't
saw
know.
front facing sonar though, eh?
Yeah. So there's the tent.
Here's the tent.
So there's that. Gonna have a big sock up here. All the prizes, all kinds of stuff there. There's that motor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. The marina's right behind us. GNS marina here at Rowan's Ravine. Yeah, there's a cornhole trophy.
Well, if you don't catch the biggest fish or win, you can at least win on the cornhole, Eric.
Oh my God. If fishing isn't a sport, but cornholing is, like professional cornhole, oh my God.
Filipino national team, you never know.
Oh
Bro,
my
I can't
goodness.
believe the talk is all walleye with Bassin for Bucks this close. We are going to channel a little Bassin for Bucks. If I wasn't doing this year, I was going to get Bassin for Bucks. I've done that tournament 3 times. I think Jamie Bruce is not there, so we got a chance now, you know. Dustin's not there, so there's a bigger chance. I like it or whatever. It's good stuff. How about you guys? You guys been fishing or what?
No fishing for me.
I'm going to go fishing Thursday, I think, for some Walleye. A friend asked for some, so I'll see what I can target. So
Gold eyes. Moon eyes.
it's cold, yeah. It's cold and a little windy.
Fire, eh?
Smoky here, yeah.
Is it smoky up there? Is it still warm?
Yeah, the main floor at work was filled with smoke because we keep the windows open because there's no air movement, and but
It's
it looked like somebody set a fire at work. That's how bad it was. So.
Thanks again to our sponsors, Dylan Foley, Bites West Campground. I like this, my coop. Like it's cold. Look at that. objects in the mirror. First, that's
Damn Kuklik, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Got a hard on for winter, that guy.
Not yet.
That one's funny. Did I show this last week?
No.
Today's
Oh,
episode of photos, I can freaking feel that photo.
Surprised you're not fainting, bro.
Look at that. Jesus.
I'd take it out. I would take it out if you do that tomorrow.
No, you can't take that out.
I'll take that out.
So my daughter, my oldest, broke a glass yesterday. And there's like little fragments everywhere. And one got into my foot. So I had to use tweezers to pull it out. It was like sharp, bro. It was freaking like, and I couldn't pull it up because it hurt, man. I finally just closed my eyes and just pulled it out. And freaking, it was this tiny little icicle. That freaking hurt. So never mind freaking a hook in my stomach.
Here, I'm going to show you last year's.
Close your eyes, brother.
It
yeah.
was 13.39 pounds.
That's a $1,000 fish right there, right? You're saying everyone else has a chance? Yes, exactly.
$8,200 fish. Right there.
$8,200. What is a big fish here, Duncan? What every year? Like what wins those big fish?
12 and a half ounces, 13 and change. Lots of 10s.
10, 11, 12, 13. You need double digits. So put that in inches. You need 30, right? Basically, you need a 30 incher. 30, 31 wins that.
Nice.
What is it?
How
It's top
many
five?
fish you guys got to bring in?
Yeah.
What's that?
How many fish you got to bring in?
It's a 5-fish tournament. 2 over 21 and a half.
Yeah.
And 3 under. So 2 over 3
Okay.
under. Rules. I like that, you know. So you get 2 big ones, 4 all
Yes,
together.
definitely.
Yeah, man. Jeff Booth, let everyone know that the
You got
Clark
stuff to do?
Bar
Yeah, get
Corey
out of here.
Memorial. There's
Thanks,
Doug, by the way.
Doug.
Thanks, Doug. A busy guy. Going on in
Thanks,
Manhattan
Doug.
on Saturday. Always a good time. Get a hold of Paradise Go for more info. Yeah, man. And send us a link to that, brother. Put it on Doc Talk. All kinds of events. All season is upon us now. All the events start Labor Day weekend. Just goes. Our good buddy there, CDP Nation, Chris Gahn, who is actually driving here right now. He's going to show up any minute. Water tournament on the weekend, Mike.
Yeah, I think they won $7,000.
That guy's.
Hey, we got some pictures somewhere.
I do actually. I do. $7,000. Where? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, he got money for catching some big
Yeah,
bass.
One Man Lake Walleye Classic Fish Derby.
Okay.
Hard to see there, but Chris and Dwayne Hell
That's
came
where
in
you want to
fourth.
set up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
And they got how much for it?
I believe it was 7. Oh, no, it wasn't $7,000. I was thinking of another tournament.
Okay.
I think they got like $4,000.
Red Lake just went down too, right?
Yeah. I will find out for you exactly what they got.
Dwayne, no
Seeing
stranger,
that, like,
big fish there
Oh,
too,
yeah.
So Chris and Don looking at damage over here too. So let's see. Local flavor. We got Monty. Ryan Montgomery's on the way too. He's on the road. He's coming.
Nice.
So locals represent the Winnipeg.
Yeah, no, I was right. $7,000.
It was $7,000.
I was actually right for once.
Man. More tournaments. We've got Whisper Wednesdays, of course. This is Randy and Donna Lee. Hope to see you guys at the finale. We got the finale September, what, Mike? 13th?
Yeah. September 13th finale. I really shit the bed the last time. I haven't had a chance to post everything. I'm behind on it, but I got to post all the results from last
There were
week.
8 teams on the 4th stop of the tour, and
8 teams.
seven teams were catching masters.
And one team got shit.
One team got no master.
I literally was watching the daycare center in front of me.
Which, on what? You were watching it on?
Forward facing sonar.
We're going to talk about that in a second. The fifth annual Summer Quality Chapter. We're going to get your entries in. There are 19 teams now. 19 teams entered
19
already.
teams.
So
Okay.
let's go. Let's
Nice.
go. 4 big fish.
It's a
Four
fun
big
tournament,
fish,
man. Yep.
55 centimeters plus, so 22 inches and above. It's going to be cool, man. I think it's really good. Yeah. Nice.
Forward facing sonar. You want to talk about that yet?
We're gonna talk about it now. Everyone seems like they're talking about it.
Everybody's talking about it. So
It seems like after the last several events in the Elite Series, it stirred up a lot of shit with the forward facing sonar. So I guess Randy Blanc is one of the spearheaders of just not liking it at all. So I guess there's more and more anglers that are starting to speak up and bitch and complain. I don't know. Do you think it's going to go away?
There's no way they banned it. I don't know what you guys think. It's been all over social media, man. If you follow bass fishing in any way, shape, or form, you've seen it. It's everyone's piping in, man. Everyone from Rick Clunt to Brian Latimer to freaking
Even
whoever,
G-Man made a post on his own page. And
everybody's
70
Everyone did, man.
own followers said they would like to see it banned.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: we talk about it in winter, of course, because guys are hole hopping, they're doing their thing. But even I've been on boats with you guys, and you guys use it. I still can't catch a fish. You know what I mean? Even though I know there's a fish there, I'm still like, does it help me know that there's fish there? Yes. Am I catching it? No. Like it's just like anything. There's skill involved. Just because
powerful too. We've talked about this. Like just on the average,
It is a powerful
it's
tool.
a stupid powerful.
it's powerful, yeah.
I'm actually giving it a chance. And
It's a
actually,
huge advantage, man.
Santos knows that I've actually tried it now. I've actually tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I don't think in the elites I don't think they'll ever ban it because look who their sponsors are now. I mean, you guys got big companies making money, so they want to
I don't
showcase.
know how much is Lowrance, Garmin, and Humminbird actually? I mean, they do sponsor the trails, but are they really like they aren't putting as much as like say National Guard and Walmart were?
Yeah.
Like look at the payouts, man. The payouts. You had that slide where the payouts came down.
Yeah.
He used to win $1 million at the Bassmaster
There
Classic.
was a couple tournaments where they won $1 million, man.
Forest Wood Cup, $500,000. You know, like
Yeah.
Now you're winning what? What are they winning now?
I think
300,000.
Gussie
300?
won 300 grand.
Oh, so it's $1 billion Canadian then.
No, but I think with the elites, I don't think it'll ever go away because you want to use the best technology that's out there. That's the elites. Now, when it comes
So
to
the average
amateur
wildcat out there-
tournaments, it could be a little different.
John
Right.
Guzzi is here to stay. Once you use it, you aren't going to fish without it. Think about think flashers on the ice, when that came about 10, 15 years ago. Like flashers is old technology, but once they went mass produced and people started really using flashers for ice, people can't fish without it anymore. So
No,
and
once you
they
use
have
it,
to really use it, they catch fish. They definitely can catch fish. I mean, and that's the whole. They took it off and came in third. Yeah, no kidding, man.
I'm getting messages about the noise in the background. We can't stop these guys, these red hillbillies from playing cornhole.
Sorry about the
And
construction.
you know what the worst one is? It's this
Cornhole.
Greek guy beside me making all this fucking noise.
Before you get a head start crying, you know what you should do? You should lie under that thing with your crotch under the hole,
So when he swishes
and he
it,
swishes it, man. Then you're gonna pay. Like that's real.
oh my god. Anyways, back to the forward-facing sonar.
But talking strictly on never mind banning it off the market and stuff like that. It is what it is. It's great technology. It's great to catch more fish. But we're talking on the pro level.
on a tournament series, I mean, for us to use it, it's awesome. Like,
But
I'm all for it for us. It's on a tournament. The pros guys are saying they should not be using it.
Like you said, never mind us. Never mind us, Joe
Yeah.
Blow. As a fan of watching the sport, and as like put yourselves in Gussie's or Jamie Bruce's shoes, our friends, Cooper Durant. Would you want to see it like that? Some people are afraid to pipe up, have sponsors and stuff. And right now, the noisy people are really making, but they're considering it. To be honest, they are considering it.
well, they're talking about it. They're gonna, if anything, they'll probably make a change where, let's say, you can't have, like, say, Fujita's got like 5 of them on the boat. Like, they knock it down to 1, which would be good,
Or a depth limit?
or a depth limit. Going after those fish that are 35 and deeper. I don't know.
Do you think they'll open it right up? Because I know they banned cameras and they banned the Alabama rig. So they're gonna if they leave the front facing sonar stuff, let them use cameras, let them use whatever they want.
You know who's mad though? You know who's mad? It's like
It's the old guys.
it's like by all means they've done anyway. Even if they're old or young, but if you've done well, if you've learned your craft without that technology, and you learn it a different way, and now it's all for naught almost.
Yeah.
where like this whole there's no coincidence the fresh rookie crop are so good and they're breaking records. The rookie class are in all the leagues is because I don't know. That's what these guys feel.
Well,
like.
I think they're saying that it's more like a video game, and they're good at the video games. And all they're doing is that's what they're doing. They're playing the video game. They're searching out the bigger fish in the target. But it's like any professional job, we'll say, you pick the best tool for the job, right?
Yes.
That's a tool for the job. So it's either get used to it or you're going to go by the wayside.
Well, we talked about it the Muskie Trail. The Muskie Trail wanted to ban it, or half of them wanted to ban it, right?
And they have. Some muskie tours have banned it.
They did, right?
Yes, they have. But I mean, for viewership for Bass Elite, you mentioned this. They should show a screen where they do have the live stuff, a screen, half screen, right, with the angler, and then other half they show what he's looking at. If you want to maintain viewership.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Right.
Now, as a fan, like as watching, is it interesting to you to watch someone staring at a screen?
If that's all they're showing, then no. But if they do show the screen that they're looking at, and they see how shows how their fish reacts to their bait and their tendencies or cadence, whatever.
Kind of like they did in the
I would watch
classic.
that.
Kind of like they did in the classic with Gussie.
Yes.
They have to do more of that, right? Like I think.
And the odd good cameraman can zoom in on it, but at the same time, I understand what you're saying. Set up a GoPro with the feed, and once they're going on it, let them go look to that screen, right? But we can't see it all the time, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be neat to see what's going to happen. So they may use that as a crutch and get more money out of the sponsors. Who knows what's going to happen?
We got people complaining about forward-facing sonar, and they don't even know how to spool up the rods properly. You know what I mean? Like, there's people complaining about it where, I don't know.
That's kind of like that guy last week who set that rod up for Nash.
Like, be honest, has anyone seen? Like, I've seen people do this. I've seen them look through that.
I hate those things.
Have you done that, Lobos?
I like to cut them off. Especially the ones that just kind of flip over the side there and your line gets wrapped around it.
It's true. A live feed exclusive would help with viewership. Maybe. I agree, man. Like, that's what you're saying. I think that's the next step.
I think that's the way. That's the way they have to go.
A live feed.
Okay, so here's the question: if a tournament around here says you can't use it, a lot of guys wouldn't fish it.
I'd fish it.
I think we'd still fish it. The boats would.
I'm not that attached to it where it wouldn't stop me. Like, I think. I don't know. Whatever the rules are, is the rules are. You do it if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. That wouldn't be a make or break for me. No, I barely use it already anyway.
No, I'd fish with it or without it.
Without it.
Sometimes I shut it off because it pisses me off. So
this is like how guys use the video camera like early in tournaments, right, to see what's going on. And of course, you can't use it during the tournaments, whatever brand you're using. It's no different. What are you going to start saying that guys can't use their live video feed, seeing structure before tournaments as well?
Randy B cuts them off. I've done it on mine. I cut it and I wrap it with like electrical tape.
Yeah.
I've cut those stupid things
Yeah.
out. You may actually get a few extra entries from guys who don't run one now. Yeah, that's the whole question too. Whether are you? The thing is, you're just splitting it. You're gonna people are really adamant about it one way or another. You end up just splitting it. And that's the problem. Right? You're gonna gain some people and lose some people.
yeah. I guess since forward-facing sonars come out, we'll take a local tournament for example, like KBI. The weights have been going through the roof, right? Like every year, it seems to get more. The weights are higher and higher. Because before, you would look at 15 to 16 pounds to finish top 30.
KBI, you mean?
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
shit, if you got 17 and a half pounds, you're lucky you get 50th.
Is that a direct correlation from the forward facing?
Well, a lot of these guys, if you're watching them, they're looking at what they're going after.
But I know Booth is saying that the guys who won this year weren't using it.
What's that?
I know Booth is saying that the guys who won it this year, they don't have it on their boat, or they weren't using it.
Like not everyone had it in their program, but generally
Yeah.
speaking, like if the weights are up, I think it's a combination of like the lake still doing good too, probably.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, there are fish being caught in tournaments that weren't getting caught before. I mean, how are you going to go find random roaming fish in 40 feet of water that are suspended? You know what I mean? Like it was hard. Like it's fluky, right? It was really hard. Now it's not fluky because you can actually find it. And it's proven it. We've seen it at the last 2 Bassmaster Elite events. Now in walleye, has there been any rumblings? Have you seen any or heard rumblings on the walleye scene?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the other thing. Are the people that are complaining are people who cannot afford forward-facing sonar?
No.
It's a mix. I think.
It's a mix.
Yeah.
There's some who'll say maybe the sport, whatever level, like a local club level, whatever, regional, like we're doing here, or at the pro level, that it's getting elitist, right? But I mean, that's almost any sport, though, no? Like to be a great bobsledder, you gotta pay to use those runs, and you gotta move to Calgary.
You're not going to be going out there with a crazy carpet.
It's cool. I mean, things cost. I don't know. Is it elitist?
I mean, other sports have banned some other stuff, right? Baseball, they banned the aluminum bat, and then golf, they want to bring in a slower ball, so they can't hit it as far.
They didn't ban aluminum bats. They just never used aluminum bats in Major League Baseball.
There's got to be a limit. Like eventually, me and Mike argue about this all the time. Where I'm just whatever about forward facing, and Mike like really loves it. It's great, but there's got to be a limit at some point where there's going to be some kind of technology where it's just going to be too much for you, for anybody. Like,
But that's where we're going, right? Where you're going to call it.
Let's start from the beginning. Okay, first it came out with a dial. Everybody was happy with the dial, and then they came out with 2D, and they said that's going to change everything. And then all of a sudden, you start coming out with side imaging and mapping, and everybody bitched about the side imaging and the mapping, saying that it's like easier to, it's not fair. And then all of a sudden, everybody got used to that, and it went by the wayside, right? The mapping was the one that stirred the biggest shit out of everything. Now we got the forward-facing sonar. Everybody's like freaking out over it.
I mean, if the Bass Elite is like the top tier level, I think they should use whatever they have. We want to see the best of everything.
Okay, now, let's say you're going to watch Formula One racing. You want them to take a fucking go-kart out there, or you want them to take a car out there?
Exactly.
Right?
So I think that
you showcase the best of everything.
Exactly, yes.
Of the equipment that's out there. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I don't think it's going to go by the wayside because it's going to end up costing a lot of money. If they were to put a screen dedicated just to the forward-facing sonar in the 10 boats, I think it'd be a completely different story. Because, I don't like watching somebody's ass while they're looking down at a screen trying to pitch at a fish. But if they put that screen on the side, at least you're going to see what they're looking at. Now you know what they're doing.
Exactly.
But you don't think that these companies, Garmin, Lowgrounds, that they didn't go to these like Bassmaster and these walleye tours and they say, we're coming out with this invention that's going to make your tour this much better, right? Your anglers are going to be catching more fish. They're going to be able to locate things better. It's going to make your sport more exciting, right? And then
you know what? I just don't think they knew the impact that this forward-facing sonar was going to actually have on the whole industry. Like I, from what I hear, they invented it more so for crappie fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're trying to follow the schools.
You're trying to follow
the schools and stuff.
I mean, you've got people that just like dedicate their time to it, to learn it properly. And that's what it is. You just got to sit with it, literally not fish and just learn it.
I think in the Bass Elite, I mean, you got to think all those guys have it. They all have it. I think the biggest question now is with the amateur tournaments, whether they've banned them there or not. Because I'm going to say, I'd love to use it all the time, but not everyone has access to it. Let's face it. Right?
Everyone has access to it is whether you can.
Well, whether you can afford it then. But
yeah.
So there's a difference. Bass Elite, they're getting it.
Yeah, but not everyone can afford a boat. I mean,
well,
okay, now here we go. Here's the other thing. Somebody else put out a video, same thing. He said, "Wow, when I first got into it, I had like a 16-foot boat, just a simple, straight up piece of crap electronics, and that's how I got into it.
Yeah.
But now if you look at his boat, I'm pretty sure he's got forward-facing sonar and everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, you can start somewhere. Eventually, you're going to get there if that's what you want to do. And let's look at it this way. I'll just say it. Us old dinosaurs, we're dying off, and it's going to be the younger guys are going to be in there, and that's exactly how they're going to be fishing.
Yeah.
Is it going to hurt the sport? I don't think so. The only thing that's going to hurt the sport is all the whining and bitching and complaining that's going on.
Well, someone made a point there is where if all these bass, influential bass guys and gals are speaking out against it, would just put their energy toward getting the pays back up to where they used to be, or where they should be, like as a sport, would probably be better off, I would think. No, like, I mean, really getting it out there. Now, we talked about this before a few weeks back, where how do you get bass fishing, walleye fishing on prime time? I mean, it's not the easiest sport to. Now, having this, showing those screens, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Like, who
I think it is, yes.
The YouTube channels, Fish for Brains was saying how they've exploded because of that picture-in-picture. I think that's the way to.
Like, Milliken is probably one of the best guys for showing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you watch a Milliken video, you can see everything that he's doing, and he's showing it. And I think if Bass gets onto that train, then I think they're going to be pretty good.
Then you start getting the non-endemic sponsors back, and then you might get a Walmart back or whatever, man. Like whatever brand, Pepsi, or we were talking about.
Because we got to remember, every one of them people or every one of them companies sell those products.
What they need is a big TV contract.
I mean, you can use it. I've seen some people live screening it's garbage. It takes time to learn. It's true though, and it's not like just automatic. It's not like you just go buy it. Okay, I'm going to shell it $4,000. Bring on the fish. Bring on the money. It's not as easy as that.
Well, and it's funny because Mike's saying that. I know people that put it in down view. Like, what's
Just
the point
leave it like that. Yeah.
If you're going to have it in down view, buy another flasher.
Exactly.
It's just a wider cone, basically.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, if you want to watch fish swim around, then go buy an aquarium.
There's a time and place for it, definitely, but really, like, a full advantage.
Well, I'm about 6 years away from getting a sonar like that, so.
6 years.
6 years away.
So maybe
You got to buy a boat for fuck's sakes first.
I know. Maybe technology will be like on the just stop right here or something, and in 6 years I'll be able to get one.
If you save money like Santos on his Ned rigs like this.
Yeah, bro. Ned rigs are expensive.
Man,
Like,
Santos has made us go back into some gnarly shit for a damn hook.
Like,
Come
I've
on.
even told him, just break it off, I'll give you one.
That takes some skill to climb a tree like that, bro.
like I said, Eric, that's like that guy who got that one caught in that palm tree in Lactabani there.
Yeah, that's Leon there. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I saw something where the guy was snagged. So he unscrewed his reel off the reel seat, and then he torpedoed the rod down the line.
Yeah.
And then pulled everything back in or whatever.
That's one way to do it, I guess.
I guess if that works, what the hell?
You better hope it don't break off though, man, or the rod's gone.
That's when you use the Walmart. You use the Walmart special.
Don't be a dick. Call Beyond Brick. 204-290-1387. Lots of time still this fall season to get some work done, big or small. Give them a call. I still love this. This is our. I'm going to incorporate that into the thing, Jerry's picture. That's awesome. I was gonna say, like, these guys are dicks. I don't know if they found JP Kennedy's boat yet, or if they will. But this is the Snow Bear.
This is that Snow Bear and trailer that got stolen out of a guy's work property, and that's what's left of it. They just burnt it. So I'm assuming they thought they open it up and they look and they see, oh, it's not tools, and they burnt it to the ground.
Yeah.
Like, why not just leave it there and that's that?
Yeah, bugger off.
Get rid of all the evidence. That's what they're doing.
Well, there's not much evidence. There's just a matter of hooking up to a trailer and leaving those guys.
Who knows what they did?
Crazy.
What's up, Dan DeMello? My favorite Italian.
Oh,
JP's
there you
boat
go.
was
That's
recovered.
good news.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Recovered in good shape, and everything's good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Was they in good shape?
Tyler will tell us. Google
Everything in
Tyler
one
will
piece?
tell us the return. It's just the way things are evolving. It's no different in the automotive industry. We have more shit in these trucks than anyone needs. You still need to be a good angler in order to use it. In the end, that's exactly what it is. It's not going anywhere. The forward facing, just to close off the segment, isn't going anywhere.
No.
It's not going to get banned. And anyone who's sort of against it, it's a losing battle, right, Mike?
Yeah,
Like,
it's going to be a losing
they're
battle.
it's just sour grapes. It's sour grapes because all your skills that you honed your whole career, or your whole any kind of career, professional or just recreational or whatever as a hobby, is thrown by the wayside, and someone can go out now and read a manual and watch some YouTube videos and have this technology and go practice and be better than you are. So people are sour. That's the thing, right?
Every time I move the shield, they start throwing the fucking beanbags again.
He just updated his post status recovered south of Richard, I believe. Nice.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, I'm glad it got
Good news.
recovered.
Yeah. Thanks there, Google P.
Let us know how the feed is, because we're going to be going live for the weigh-ins on Thursday or on Friday and Saturday.
This
So
tournament is Friday, Saturday tournament. The weigh-ins will be live, like Mike said, starting at
probably 3 o'clock. So 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4
The
o'clock
feed,
normal time.
like the
3
feed
o'clock.
so far on my end, it looks good, but apparently I may look like a robot. So to you guys, so
Follow and click on this for that.
Yeah.
Opposite of being a dick, complete opposite of being a dick with Mike this weekend. He
Why?
took this kid out.
Oh, so that's a little guy at the lake. His name is the Good Santos. His name is Santos.
First name is
His
Santos?
first name is Santos.
Really? First name is Santos, eh?
Yeah. So, anyways, he would always fish off the dock. So I asked him, his parents, if I could take him fishing. So we took him on Hilly. He said he wants to catch his first walleye. So we managed to get 3 walleyes, and this is his micro of the week right here.
Nice.
You know what the worst part is? His dad comes fishing with us.
no.
Yeah.
And you know me, I start talking about all the government crap. And then he's chuckling, and I says, "You work for the government, by the way?" He goes, "Yep." "What do you do?" He says, "Oh, I work for forestry." "Oh."
Ouch.
He says, "And I've worked with natural resources on AIS." Wow, fuck. There goes the neighborhood. It's over now.
You get a fisticuffs with them or what?
Oh, yeah. Why not? It was good. He had a good time. He caught walleyes. He got bass. He got
That's awesome, man.
So I know Eric and Mike, you guys are there. What was it like since your first experience on that water? Like, what would you compare it to? Something local?
Leon is segueing into breaking down water fast. I just want to close off on that. Don't be a dick.
Okay.
Just to close off forward-facing sonar again. That kid, Mike, like you're saying, hasn't been on a boat before fishing. This is his first time fishing on a boat.
Yeah.
First time seeing forward-facing sonar. And he picked up the concept so quick. He said,
Yeah, the kid picked it up like within 10 minutes. All he needed to know what was the rock, what was the fish, and what was his hook. That was it. And he figured it out.
This next generation of the video game kids,
They're going to kill
natural.
everybody,
They're
man.
gonna kill it. It's it. Like you said, us dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I'm sort of resisting against it or whatever. You should have tossed them off the boat. The AIS guy.
Not the kid.
The kid that tossed the dad off the boat. AIS, by the way. They were open on Monday, like Labor Day Monday. So I went there before it closed at 5 to get decon before I came down here.
Close to what time?
5. 11 to 5 p.m. So I got there at 4, got a decon.
11 to 5. Fucking at least banks are open from 9 till 6.
If you were planning to come out this way from Winnipeg on Tuesday or Wednesday,
You're screwed.
they were
Not open.
They weren't even open on Tuesday, Wednesday at the Headingley
Yeah.
AAS station. And there's nothing from there to the Saskatchewan border. Like these guys are going to get it done over here on this side now. I don't know. That's just a little.
I guess you gotta, work your vacation around their time, man.
Which reminds me, if Val's watching, I need that lady's number. Yeah, for AIS out here.
Oh, for the game. Oh, yeah. So Leon was saying, breaking down water fast. You know how you break down water fast? You shit hawk everybody. You see where people are going.
You watch where all the locals fish, and then you go see.
You hear the little beeps every time a boat passes by, man.
But again, this is where we go back to maps. You got to look at the maps. Start looking at the map.
Maps.
3 weeks ago, I was studying what was up there. I think this one is mapped on Navionics web app. I look at that a lot. And just checking different things out and what kind of lake it is. It's a long finger lake. To be honest, it's only as wide as like the Red River at its widest part, it seems like.
Okay.
It's wider.
That narrow? Like Red River?
Like it's narrow. Like
It's narrow, yeah.
if you're fishing on one side of the lake,
Yeah.
you can see on the other side you can see if the net comes out, basically. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
that's how-
Oh,
it's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, like I double the Red River, maybe you say. But it's long as hell.
It is
So,
long.
so Falcon Lake is wider than that.
Oh hell yeah! Like
Yeah.
really wide. Like it's
So-
like I said,
You know what? It's about as wide as Hilly Lake.
yeah. Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
And
Some guy
then
hit a tree at Hilly Lake one day, I heard. In his car. Anyways, that's a different story.
not much structure. There is, I guess. We're gonna go find some more stuff or whatever, but it just gets deep quick. Like really, a pick and rig throw from shore, and you're in 30 feet already, kind of thing.
Not
So
really
it's a lot
30
of-
feet.
Yeah, it gets to like 60 feet. A lot of trolling. We were trolling, just looking for stuff or whatever. We'll see. There were some rocks and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure things out. But how do you break down water fast? The mapping out there is.
Yeah.
Huge. I don't even know. Is this map on Hummingbird, Mike?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna find it. Google Mike.
But mapping is one thing. And I think the next thing is, like you said, Google. Google's another tool. So if you bring the map
Maps,
from Google, you can always find points and bays, creeks, feeder creeks. And then I think it's just a matter, once you get out there, you figure out where you want to go and just start looking for any type of point or structure or rock piles or weed beds.
You're looking for whatever structure you can find. Right?
Yeah,
So
anything
points
that
are
they
like
can relate to.
the easiest you could look for. With all the great electronics now, you can see sort of rock beds.
You're talking about the maps, and that's what they did to Lake of the Woods, right? Lake of the Woods didn't have maps for the longest time in some spots, right? Am I right with that, or?
Well, they had like a basic map.
Yeah,
Not map and stuff.
but like,
They had a basic map.
Christina's a
but like
bunch
it's
of
more detailed.
Christina's still hot under the collar about that. Thanks, Manny's Bait. Like, by the way, Christina's Manny's Bait for the worms.
Yes.
We're gonna put it to good use. Thank you very much for the worms.
She gave me some worms. I got to feed a lot of people with those worms. I didn't feed them the worms. I fed them the fish that we caught with the worms.
Trevor says you can't get windy. It's good. Wind's gonna come up here too, and that's gonna limit some stuff. We're in a 17.5 foot. You were saying, Leon, again? The map, huge.
Well, the maps, right? It's about the detail too, right? How detailed are these things? What are you going to do? And that I didn't know before, right? Whether it's fishing with you or Mike, or I haven't been on with Santos yet, so that's in the future. But
Santos has never invited you on his boat.
he did once. He said, "I'm too fat. I'll just topple over the edge." I think is what he said.
Bro's gonna hit a tree somewhere, man.
Yeah.
I was half joking when I said follow everybody. You can't help it. Like if I've never been on this water before, you're gonna look. Wow, those boats are fishing that. You know, like why are they fishing that? Or they're comfortable. That must be a community spot. We saw some spots here where there were 12 boats.
Yeah,
together.
Community spot.
I mean, there must be a reef there of some sort. I mean, you're looking at that, so maybe people fish reefs then. I was watching.
And what about
or people trolling like long distances? Like what are they doing? You know, like a lot of them seem to be more hunkered down or just pulling bottom bounces. I didn't.
What about me? Like the shore fishermen? You see any of those?
What's that?
See any shore fishermen?
No. There's no there's no Asians here. Eric's the only Asian. Eric's the only Asian here.
Justin's still in Winnipeg. He's not even here yet. So
Pickle Rick sails over there real slow.
No.
Actually, we saw
at the boat launch. We saw the guy.
You go to Canadian Tire and they're full of white buckets. They can't even sell them.
He was asking us. The Asian fellow was asking us, "Is the tournament this weekend or next weekend?" We go, "No, this weekend." Ah, shit! There's so many boats.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He was mad.
You can't get to a spot, I guess. Oh man!
But I do love breaking. I was gonna say like I love hitting you water.
Yeah.
And breaking it down fast is pre-reading the map. You can hit like Walleye Central is a great thing for like.
Fuck, like literally 10 minutes.
Hit him! I tell you, lie under there, brother. Lie under there.
Fuck, he's gonna be laying under there.
But old forums, Santos, you know this, like Walleye Central or something like that.
Yes. Back in the day, man.
Get a starting spot, like like starting idea of how people fish places. Like me, I'll never go out and ask. Oh, where do you catch fish? There, someone point me right there.
No.
I never do that. Right?
No,
Never
do a
asked.
search on forums. They if they're still up, they'll have a lot of info, man.
Oh, all those old forums are still up, man.
Yeah.
Old Fishing Manitoba stuff, Ice Shanty, Walleye Central. Like they're up there. There's lots of good info out there, man. Leon, just cast one us, you will catch a master walleye. Pow!
There you go, Leon.
Actually, I got to talk to you, Jeff. About a trip in a few weeks I got to do. Some guys from Newfoundland. We'll talk after, brother.
Oh, Newfoundland.
Yeah. I want to see this. What is this? What fishing lure do you think is responsible for the most tournament wins?
Eric, this is swim bait right away.
Like, are we talking like walleyes and bass combined or separate?
They have to be separate. I think if you talk bass, most
Oh.
tournament winnings in dollars.
I can even tell you.
They say you got 8 million in career earnings. What lure has won the most bass money? I'm sure new lures are catching up, but
Just a jig?
Yeah.
Like a
bass jig.
bass jig.
Swim bait jig.
I think a chatterbait is one.
You think chatterbait?
Chatterbait, spinnerbait that evolved into like a chatterbait. The chatterbait in the 80s and 90s, that was the big thing. That's all these freaking guys flew.
Well, if they allowed the A-rig.
A-rig was for a bit.
They did ban something, though. They did ban that. What about walleye fishing?
Probably something like
Inners.
like a live bait rig
Of some sort.
of some sort, because that covers quite an area, right?
WJ says 5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds.
5 diamonds.
Crankbait.
Crankbaits, they love those using those, man.
Yeah. No, that's a good question.
I don't know. It's hard for bass because it depends, right? If you go largemouth, you've got Carolina rig.
You got
Going into
they got like the
smallmouth,
10-inch
you start
worms they
getting the
throw.
head rigs,
Yeah.
Nico rigs.
I think it's going into more soft plastics, basically. Soft plastics is winning.
So yeah, I guess soft plastic would be the one that's actually won the most.
It's winning more and more money, and it's just going to keep going. I think soft plastics, finesse fishing, especially now the way people do it, that's winning the most.
Forward-facing sonar. Does that count?
For
No?
fuck's sake, forward-facing sonar. Hey, that's why here's slow death for walleye. Yeah.
Yeah, like slow death has won a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, so is a jigging wrap.
Interesting question. There. So barbecue, by the way, Rob Turner will be in the house if you're here. Send your micros in on the casting deck .com or send them to us on Instagram anytime. Or reach out to any of us here and send your micros in. Let's put them in there. Let's see if I can get the micros in for the week.
Through the noise of them playing with a cornhole.
Well, I'll have to do it. We literally just got off the water at like an hour before we came on air.
So the
But
question is, did you catch any on swim baits today?
Did I cast a swim bait? No, I actually didn't. Actually.
No? Holy smoke.
But I've got an 8-inch, a 6-inch white lunker grub on. That's gonna catch fish with. You know I've caught fish with that everywhere.
Yep.
I will catch a big walleye with that. Anything in your boat today that shouldn't be? Just you.
Just you, yeah.
Just you. We got our license, by the way. I paid $86 for a yearly license.
I paid $46 for 3 fucking days.
All they have are 1 day, 3 days, or all year license. This is fucking go big or go home here. So
Yeah.
I've got a year license now. No, it expires in September.
You got to go back then.
Here's some micros of the week here, the low ones. Those are like the walleye you were catching.
Those are all
today,
you're
Mike.
getting.
So those walleye that size, boys, were hitting reef runners.
Yeah.
Really?
Legit reef runners.
Legit.
Like they were bigger than them.
Feels like that. It's coming. We're doing it. Jody Claprat, Beast of the Week here. We're doing a combined
Nice.
Beast of the Week here. Nice. Common carp. Nash wants to capture it. He's never caught one, he says. So our goal when I get back is to go catch the carp. What I got here? Ooh, T. Grundy. Congrats, bro, on the first
Sturgeon.
Yeah.
biggest
Nice
fish of
sturgeon.
my life. 52 inch. Nice. At Buffalo Point. He's got a nice work right there. Here wasn't attached to it. Gil Vargas. Those in the back of school photo.
You can put it up there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, give her that. Look at this.
Do what you want.
Look at this, Mike. That's wild.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
see
that's cool.
I've cut suckers that sort of look like that, but this one is like really pronounced and bright. It looks like a tropical fish, man. Like a red-tailed catfish. It looks like.
Somebody was saying pre-spawn the colors, right? Because
Something like that.
I
yeah,
think it's still like the red horse sucker, Mike. They just look like that, though. I think, unless it's a different.
That's a
I've
crazy
never
color,
seen one
man.
like that.
No.
No, I've seen them like that. I think
when we were going in the ditch, we caught a few with like a red tone, but nothing like that.
Yeah, they look like this, yeah. That's wild, man. I like that. That's pretty, man.
That's cool, yeah.
He's got our beast.
Oh, nice. Beauty gold there, Randy. Nice work, brother. We're just sliding down here. Mike is Mr. Meme now.
I get all these good memes.
Micro blue, that's cute. I'll take any largemouth bass. I don't care what the size. They're fun, man. Just we don't get too many of them up this way. So. Oh, Mike's Mitch Dilly, go check out Mitch Dilly there on the Bull River.
Sorry, man, I have to do that.
I think that's what we have here.
Oh, right there.
Melissa's dad has a micro perch.
Micro.
Smile, Melissa's dad. I'd be smiling if I caught that there. But look at Chris's
What's this?
photo there. Look at this. Oh,
Someone one up them, man. Look at that.
Jesus.
get the net out of there.
Holy,
Oh, look at this.
that's nice.
Muscular. Nice. The little guy caught this, brother. Nice. Good job,
Nice.
Nathan, and,
Yeah.
guiding the little guy to his first muskie. I'm so jealous. Cool stuff. Oh, this was for two. There you go.
That's the boat that was found.
No wish for where? No.
Oh, no, I think it's just the same one. Isn't it?
That's just
Isn't
the
it
same picture.
photo?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we talking.
Updated on his page. So,
Anyway, that's what we got. Oh yeah, this one. This too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't take that measurement. He's like wrapped it around the body.
Okay, so if I was still hunting Shambi, I had to like deduct like inches on this. This is still over 30 inches.
Oh, yeah, that's
Still a big fish, man. Big
It's
draw.
still a 30, 31 inch. Oh,
how many inches would you take off there? 2.5?
well, it's not at the nose, and it's curved. It says 33, but I would say 31 inches,
Yeah, that's still
which is
Hell of a
gigantic.
fish.
It's a big fish, man. Big
Bill
draw.
Barn door.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
We'll catch the kayak fishing there. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
it's real, bro. I've seen some Sasquatches here in Saskatchewan. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but those are women.
Not here, not here. When we were driving through
Jeez.
Lumsden, not here. All the ladies here.
This is what Mike thinks when he sees Sasquatch.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, who's the beast of the week then?
I'm going to go with a sturgeon.
Yeah, that's
Sturgeon.
true.
Sturgeon too, yeah.
Surgeon.
Someone says I caught the biggest fish of my life.
And it's a 52-inch sturgeon.
Caught in Manitoba.
When I get to catch one that big.
I'm down.
Can't
I'm
beat
down.
that, man.
Tyler Grundy, repeat winner. Well done,
Nice.
brother, man. Yeah,
Kids win anyways.
Kids
Yeah.
all get stuff. We're actually sending things out now. We're good. Yeah, so that is that there. Tyler Grundy. Boom. Nice work, brother.
Nice. There you go.
Hopefully we can catch something out here that compares to that. It'd be worth
A
8
walleye.
grand.
8 grand,
Worth
bro.
82
8 grand fish.
8,200.
Yeah. You just went the wrong direction. He's like, I know, bro. I know. I trust me. I want to do. You know what? The NBA has their Lake of the Woods tournament coming up
Yeah.
in a couple weeks.
And then in October,
Plymouth is coming.
Yep.
Red River Masters is back to
Yeah.
a one-day event, but that's on September 30.
And then I think Voyager's Pine Falls one is
Pine
on.
Falls, like there's a
Oh,
little whether bass, whether walleye.
Yeah, we're gonna start seeing some big
There's
fish
gonna be
being
a tournament.
submitted here for Beast of the Week soon. I think so.
Leon,
Yeah.
I said to Eric, I don't know if I can hand you in the boat for 2 days.
Are you guys in fucking Hillbilly Freeways or is that normal bars?
What's this?
Are you guys in a Hillbilly Freeways? Yeah, bro.
Saskatchewan, but
No more bar sound.
Yeah.
It's Saskabush.
so what? Like, are you in a town or what? What are you in here? Like, what this location?
Where are we? We're at the GNS Marina.
Is it a hamlet?
An hour north.
Is it a street? What is it?
Now we're north.
Do they have running water?
Rowan's Ravine.
It's a marine, bro.
Frozen.
You
He's
could not
frozen,
handle-
man.
You could not handle 2 days in a boat with Leon doing a tournament, bro. There's no way. Mike would snap. him.
Oh, it'd be 3 days.
I'm good. Don't worry.
It'll be 3 days.
Hey, look at this. Look at this. I didn't show you.
Today really sucked.
Man, today was tough. But I just finished talking to that boat over there.
What they
said
say?
they struggled too.
Man, I'm glad it's not just us.
So we don't suck.
We were asking around, did you guys have trouble today too or whatever? Oh, yeah, it was hard today with the dropping the pressure and shit. Oh, we don't suck, bro.
There you go.
We don't suck.
We don't suck.
We don't suck.
Perfect.
Appreciate you
Anyways.
guys. Cornhole tournament is starting here. They're trying to get practicing here, so that's going to start.
Are you gonna win, bro?
Join us for the live weigh-ins this Friday and Saturday. Hopefully, me and Justin will be up there.
Yeah, man. Good luck, boys.
I get to see every fish.
I'll watch what I can.
Thanks, brother. Thank you,
Yeah,
everybody.
good luck, guys. And
Thank
have fun, Mike.
I don't need any luck. I just got to work.
Mike's the weighmaster or whatever. So.
I know.
Good luck on us.
You know what I mean. You'll do a great time. You'll have a great time.
Don't DQ the bulbs, man. or DQ.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you know, two problems with me DQing the boats. One, I need a ride home, and two, you'll say I'm racist.
Racist, that's why. You don't win this tournament, it's because everyone here is racist. Hey, peace out, boys. Everybody, appreciate you. Next week, Monday.
Have a good night, guys.
Back in Winnipeg. Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.
Okay, hold the